Hey everybody, it's the Last Robokai here, and welcome to another episode of Majesty HD. Let's play. It's time for the Lich Queen, and that is this one's mine, and it didn't quite go to plan. And the plan, as you'll probably see, is the same as all of my other plans as well. But it does end quite well, and I'm still happy enough to show it all to you. So joining me on this adventure with horrible overpowered ladies is.
Yeah, dude's this cool guy, and I think I know exactly what he's talking about, and I know exactly the reason why it didn't end very well for you, I think.
And I'm Orv, and I'm just looking forward to the horrible, horrible death of 1,000 paladins.
And well, with that, let's get started.
Majesty, I'm here with the latest report from the Chief Tax Collector. He reports that the fiscal quarter will soon be ending, and the Treasury reports a deficit of...
You dare interfere with the plans of the Lich Queen? Your meddling presence has been like a thorn in my side. I will soon remove you and your sorry heroes permanently.
Such outlays could damage income potential if not properly balanced against spending in other areas. Your Highness, did you hear what I was saying?
Best briefing!
Considering how bad I am at in general, and look at this, no blacksmith inns, dwarven settlements, rogue, yeah. So like I'm bad with money, so yeah, here we go.
Yeah, so
the start.
Aside from the fact that you can't build inns and blacksmiths, this is still fairly normal. So I sped up the start for everybody's sanity.
Yeah, look at the size of that map.
Yeah, it's a big one we're on today.
Yeah, which is gonna make tracking down all of our everything's a little tricky, but you know we'll manage. We get through this mission.
I find it disgusting and inappropriate that they start you with the ability to build paladins.
They know me. Yeah, we'll get our elven bungalow up nice and early. It's never a bad idea to get this one quick, because hey, you know, we're gonna need money somehow, so...
Right, this is actually the unique constraint that the game puts on you, is that normally you have a really big need for economy and everything like that. Well, this is going to attack one of your primary ways of handling your economy. You know, you can still do marketplace and trading posts, which is what I usually go with on this. But it's touch and go, because inns are just so much better as the basic mortar and brick for your economy.
Yeah, it's generally speaking also a really good idea to try and get your elven stuff up nice and quickly, because oh god, a vampire already. Yeah,
two.
It's like this is 2 vampires. 3 vampires. Oh no, that's a healer. That's okay. I got very confused for a second there. It's like no, stop, come back. Paladin trying to attack you here.
Oh god.
But
yeah, and then
then
you heard the Lich Queen taunting you too.
Yeah, the everything it throws at you from the word go is going to wreck the crap out of you, and unfortunately, me sticking to the paladin thing, you know, paladin's probably one of your best things for fighting these guys, but the problem, of course, is that they're so expensive, and you're probably just blowing a whole load of money like I did, and now it's like Vampire Town. Also, skeleton invasion. Yeah, and arrows against skeletons, not so great.
This is worse than that Van Helsing movie.
That's alright. I have begun the peasantry trap, so that's good.
Hero
we have an infinite
peasants.
supply of palace guards to you can see the palace guards, damn.
The thing about vampires is that they actually don't have a ton of hit points. They only have 50 hit points. They rely on draining people that they're attacking to stay in the fight. They can do damage to things like guardhouses, but they don't get the benefit of a health boost once they hit a guardhouse. So, as long as they're distracted by a guardhouse, even the guards can take out a vampire.
Oh come on, it's a skeleton. Thanks, Paladin.
God bless
It'll be
it.
fine.
Even the rangers are on this. You know, even though they can't really do that much because skeletons. Yeah, this is rough going to start with, and it's not going to let up, really.
Yeah, so the overall gimmick of this level is fairly regular from what you might be familiar with in zombie invasion sort of horde modes. There's usually about a 4 or 5 day break in between each invasion, and then the Lich Queen will taunt you again, and a progressively bigger posse of vampires and a progressively bigger horde of skeletons will descend on your village.
I can't remember. There are specific buildings that they come out of, aren't they? And destroying them does kind of help out. Of course, aside from, you know, what spawns when you destroy the buildings.
Right. The problem is that the vampires themselves spawn from the Lich Queen herself's lair. So there are some other places on the map that spawn roaming vampires. So it's still a good idea to be doing that, but as you'll see, it's also not a good idea to be doing that in some ways.
Yeah, because I'm going to do it because why the fuck not, right? Hey, I've got paladins, what could possibly go wrong? Ignores everything that's been happening up to that point.
Do you even have a level 4 paladin at this point? No, yeah, that one is.
No, yeah, one. There, Emira. She's the arm of Doros. She'll kick the bucket, I'm pretty sure, at some point. it's just gonna keep happening.
It keeps happening
Ratman.
for a very specific reason,
Troll.
by the way.
This is a beautiful montage. Ratman, troll, the usuals. Vampire.
Oh god.
I was actually, yeah. I don't know. We got a healer there. No, she's going.
The healers seem either extremely busy or extremely ADD. They're just like, eh.
Gotta plant some herbs, man.
Praise Doros. Energies of light.
Still, you know, at the very least, I get a little confident because, hey, you know, they're hitting level 4. They're hitting this stride. You know, the paladins can beat stick most vampires.
Yeah, when they're outnumbering them 3 to 1, I imagine even, you know, like monks or something like that could handle some vampires.
Yeah. So really, what we're trying to do right now is we're trying to get these rangers out there. We're trying to get them to explore the countryside because we need to find a few things. We need to find the dwarven settlement, which is another reason why it's very good to get your elven bungalow out of the way, because this is one of those rare levels where you can get multiple of the non-human races, the demi-humans. If you get your elven bungalow up before you find the dwarven settlement. And we obviously need to find the Lich Queen's lair because, you know, that's the only way of fighting her.
I like your quick political correction to demi-human.
Yeah.
Subhumans.
No comment.
There. I said it.
Well, that's gnomes.
Also that. After the last episode, I'm not sure that we can get, or after Slay the Mighty Dragon at least, I'm not sure we can get that down on dwarves anymore.
Oh, he's never down on dwarves.
That's a train of shit.
Yep. So I mean, it sometimes takes the horde of skeletons a little bit of time to traverse your town. It depends on where you spawn, but you can be assured that when the Lich Queen taunts you, they are coming. And they will be there.
Eventually. Like, this zombie, I don't know what he's doing. And yeah, so here we go. I decided I'm just gonna start trashing shit, and that's probably a really dumb idea, so... I mean, it's entirely an optional idea.
It's my
Holy fuck, look at this crap.
It's my favorite time. Healer tank time.
Oh my god. Just the healers. I love healers so much.
Well, you know, they removed the reagents on self-res in Wrath of the Lich King, so...
All they need is, whoa, holy shit, one of them actually died.
Oh yeah, it's only so far infinitely living can get you.
Immortality.
Because
Gotta give me some of that.
just everybody just healing and healing.
Let's just go upgrade that shit while it's under attack. Why not? Who cares, right?
Yeah. That's not, you know, it's not like if they start attacking it, it's not like the peasants aren't going to already be there hitting it with, like, hammers and saving the day anyway.
Man, them peasants.
Oh, yeah. They get the job done. They're on the other side of the building, so, you know, nothing to worry about.
It's almost like they have nothing better to do.
Wow, you know.
They went back to go chill out in the guardhouse.
And so
I
yeah,
imagine...
that's what happens when I destroyed the ruined shrine. Since it was producing zombies, it shot a million zombies out.
With
And you know, they're zombies.
Yeah.
I can handle zombies. Anyone can handle zombies.
It's also worth noting that this is somewhat unusual, but the okay, well that was bone chilling. The the guys that get spawned from destroying a lair here are hell bent on destroying your kingdom. That is not always true. However, with a few of these lairs, that becomes relevant.
Let Agrella help.
Yeah, I'm just like, oh yeah, it's still going.
You realize that there's a tax once button for this sort of thing, right?
No.
Fear leads to anger.
Oh, God.
Anger leads to hate. Hate leads to vampires.
And oops. This was a mistake. This is where the whole paladin strat starts to fall apart, because I'm like, hey, yeah, I'm confident, I've got these nice strong paladins. And then I just keep poking these giant hornet's nests, and that kind of, it's going to attrition me a little bit out of good paladins.
I love that. Keep an eye on that posse of vampires. They're like, they're like, something from West Side Story. They're gonna go and rumble with all of the paladins with their 5 years of tap dance and 3 years of jazz.
Oh man, I'm just imagining a whole bunch of vampires just moving along, snapping their fingers as they jump.
That's exactly what you
go.
should be imagining with these guys.
So Buffy's musical episode. If you haven't seen that, go watch it.
A great episode, but simultaneously a good sign that you perhaps might have too many episodes in your series.
In the name of the sovereign.
Well, I think this is a reasonable response to the whole roving band of Tom Brokaws over here. Is the temple to Helia. You need some sun in your
I
life.
think it's a bit cruel to Tom Brokaw.
I can help so
That is not a good place for anybody to be. But, you know.
Reminds me of the last couple of times I played Left 4 Dead 2.
Yeah.
Dude, okay, seriously, man. You know she's hurt. You know she's trying to run away. You're looking right at her. You have the temple to Agrella. Why aren't you healing her?
Does he heal anybody this episode?
No!
No.
He never
This is a failing of mine.
sovereign spell.
You even upgraded the goddamn temple.
No, you never use any sovereign spells.
Yeah, I upgraded the temple. I do fully admit that. But I will be using a sovereign spell, don't worry.
Okay,
Sovereign spell will
alright.
come into play. And it actually works out really well, so don't worry about it too much.
Vampires.
They just came, killed one paladin, and walked out. Meanwhile, this
please.
guy down here, the noisy one, this one monk was like punching the shit out of that tap.
They just styled on the paladins.
He doesn't say anything, that's not why he's noisy. Like, all things considered though, the money problems aren't there. I'm actually doing fairly well cash-wise, which is good, because I am going to be using a sovereign
Is it
spell.
Wizard Eye?
You keep saying this, but I edited this.
Just
and
not
admittedly,
healing,
I
just
stopped
not
editing
healing.
it about halfway through, but... Oh, God.
Yeah, he made a little too much noise. And I'm like, oh shit, okay. Alright. Goblins?
Yeah, there's been a couple of them.
I don't get why there are goblins in this stage. I mean, are they just passing through?
Sovereign, a building.
But look, this is a Lich Queen. She's got to have some toady sort of, butler kinds of guys.
Don't they call those zombies?
No. They don't cower and acquiesce as nearly as well as.
Oh, okay.
It's time for your regular beating, paladin nerds. Seriously, look at these fuckers. Like a fourth one joined them.
Yep.
Look at this shit.
That one paladin is just
We
like,
were
yeah,
not ready.
no.
We were not ready for this. I was not ready to upset this. I'm just like, shit, okay.
The fact that they even got one of them is a goddamn miracle.
It's not gonna get much better for the rest of it. This is where it's just gonna start costing me a lot of money. But don't worry, I got it well in hand. We will be,
You keep saying that, and I still don't believe you.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it.
Energies of light.
Look, see, they put up a little leveling hole next to me, so like my new paladins can get working. This
Praise Doros.
this vampire just does not care about much, does he? Like, he's like, there's a tax collector there, but I ain't really that interested. I'm not really that
That's a
I didn't
level
know it.
11
I like the timing on that. This guy doesn't care about that much.
With pleasure.
Look how, did you just see how many peasants just jumped out of that fucking tower?
Nope.
Just there.
They're just like, nope, 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 nope.
Everybody out of the clown car.
The tax collectors too, they were just like, whoa! The secret cubby house has been compromised, we're done. Let's go.
We were even progressive and let both boys and girls in. We didn't want any corpses, but we couldn't even have that.
I just want to point out your guards took care of those 2 remaining vampires, and your heroes did jack shit.
Yep. God towers.
In the land of the brainless, anybody can be king.
Anybody can be a god.
Trolled.
Got some really high level heroes. Or healers, yeah.
Mostly healers, I know.
Yeah, high level healers. Yeah. And you can see I'm building more healers just in the hope that they'll go start standing near some paladins and stop them from dying. Maybe, guys? Nope. Thought about it. Very briefly thought about it.
Looks like you're considering it longer than pretty long there.
That level 7 ranger missed a rat twice.
Speaking of rangers, there's one in the bottom left that's just got styled on.
Shit.
A newly discovered outpost has agreed to join your kingdom.
Like, what? Where outpost? You know, not look at glowing blue things at bottom of
I
map.
had no idea what the hell you were trying to do when I was editing this.
I honestly, like, I'm just... And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, our savior. This little motherfucker right here is gonna carry us the rest of the game.
Get dwarfed on!
An unwelcome guest.
I'm like, it's also repair it.
And, you know, actually, perhaps they will, because they're not trying to go around and, hey, he did it!
Told you.
This is a guy who actually cares about his home.
Yeah. And thank God too, because like I said, we're gonna need those dwarves. Those dwarves are in a very important position, because you might notice there's a yellow spot now, slightly south of it. I'm pretty, like, if memory serves, yeah, that's where the Lich Queen lives.
It's in the neighborhood. So yeah, dwarves are actually very helpful here, because they, since they have high resistance, they don't get hurt nearly as bad by the vampire's life drain attack as paladins do.
I don't know why, I just finally cracked. I thought, okay, I'll build one elf. I think that happens every time. I just go, okay, one elf. Let's see if it can actually, like, do something.
It's a slippery slope.
It's a very slippery slope.
Which is a really good euphemism for elven bungalows.
Praise Doros.
You just want one, and then they open the lounge, and then they open the gambling hall, and next thing you know, you're selling your last pair of shoes for just one more spin.
Well, went to the bar, so there you go.
That
There's a big vampire attack, Ratman that's on fire, whatever.
That Solar Eye has her priorities today.
Yeah, no, the heroes just really went into fighting, like, that much today. But, you know, some of them actually got the let out, but, yeah, like, not healing them was, like, a real, like, I'll admit straight up, that was a big ball drop by me on this one, but it works out.
I was looking at it, I was like, oh my god, healer, 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 healer.
Nah.
Ruined
Yep,
altar.
because we don't have enough things I've pissed off wandering the landscape, let's go beat up that one too.
To be fair, at least the thing directly in its way is something that has 4 ballista towers that shoot, like, you know, massive logs.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of euphemisms.
I didn't say a damn thing, Orv. I didn't say a damn.
You said shoots massive logs.
That was what you interpreted, sir. I didn't say a damn thing.
Well, who doesn't after a big meal?
Serve with pleasure.
Oh man.
This has been your check-in with kindergarten.
Yeah, I don't think we should give up our day jobs for stand up yet.
The unholy are near.
Hi ho, hi ho.
Oh god.
How are you doing?
Energies of light.
This hasn't gone well for you yet. What makes you think this is gonna change?
Because I commit. Like, I'm gonna, like, smack down everything I shouldn't.
Energies of light.
I'm gonna keep doing it.
This is your 3rd disc at Plinko, and it's not gonna go any better.
No, man, this is obviously gonna work this time. What could possibly go wrong?
I love how that ranger was just kind of calmly standing in the middle of this skeleton apocalypse, just wearing down this ruined altar. You want to talk about Jesus Christ? Rip that healer. Anyway, you want to talk about dedication? That freaking ranger.
Heal anybody.
Why would I spend a small amount of money when I could just, like, you know, buy a new paladin for 1,000 gold? I am an idiot.
So, graveyards.
And there it is.
It's a pretty swanky
And I'm like, I got 10,000 gold. Should I kick this shit off? Invulnerable. See, so there's always going to be shit spawning on us. There's nothing much we could do in that regard. You know, I'm like, I got some level 5, level 6 dwarves, got a level 7 ranger. You know, those paladins aren't too bad. They're doing it for free, so whatever.
I'm not sure that you could dissuade them from doing it at this point.
And I'm just checking the price on Petrify. Because you see, the Lich Queen is... She's a lot of things. She's incredibly strong, she will rip through your heroes like a hot knife through butter, and she's got a ridiculously high magic resistance. So you don't exactly have a huge number of options for dealing with her as far as I'm concerned. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically play roulette with Petrify, because if I can turn her to stone, like, everybody can just do a ridiculous amount of damage on her.
Hi, Sky.
So that is the plan.
The unholy are near.
Now, see, you said this was free with them attacking a Lich Queen. I mean, it's free in monetary terms.
Yeah. Well, you know. What am I supposed to tell them though? You know, please don't do your mandate.
Energies of light.
Incidentally, that was like one of the big problems with this game was that there was no way to make heroes like steer clear of an area that you didn't want to deal with yet. They added fear flags in Majesty 2 for precisely that thing. It was one of the only things that is like objectively better about Majesty 2 over Majesty 1.
Brook, no bullshit on that regard. There is nothing that is fuck you.
Dude, having fear flags is pretty damn useful.
You can put down fuck you flags.
Spelled G-I-T-G-U-D.
Energies of light.
Oh dear. Just we're basically counting down to the
graveyards?
skeleton. Yep. I don't think we've seen this one yet, so let's just take a look at it. Oops.
A bunch of
Doros
and Agrellan followers. This is entirely your fault, you history's greatest monster.
That looks like something you'd build in Roller Coaster Tycoon. And then you'd launch a roller coaster into it.
It's fine. And we're almost to the Skelepocalypse. Yeah, we're, you know.
Here we go. Here we go.
Energies of light.
This will end in sorrow for some.
And here we go. And I'm like, okay, let's start trying to cast Petrify on her. No, wait, should I set her on fire? Oh yeah, that's right. I'm like, no, fuck. First I gotta blow the vampires up because I really am tired of dealing with these guys. So let's get rid of the vampires first. Yeah, sorry, that is a legitimate strategy. Get rid of the vampires first.
No, yeah, no, that's totally fine.
And then it's like, and now...
Did you get her?
Boing. I did. Well, I went boing. I can't actually see her to click on her. I have no idea if I'm getting her or not.
You realize that you could click on her and then click on her face where you've selected her.
Look, there are a lot of things I didn't actually realize until much later in the Let's Play. Like, it is...
I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure you petrified your paladin.
Yeah, so I'm kind of worried, but now I can actually see
Yeah, that jerk.
everyone runs away from her. Thanks a lot, guys. That's 1,500 in the hole. But that's okay, because she's heading towards something that won't run away.
That literally cannot run away.
You all might recall if I said at a long time ago that the placement of a dwarven settlement was going to win a game for me.
Okay, you were not wrong, my friend. You were not wrong.
In place of a Lich King, you shall have a queen, and you shall petrify me and not care.
It's just essentially what we've got here is I have that sequence where Optimus Prime accidentally activates Metroplex. This is what's happened here. This is exactly what's happened here.
This is gross and disgusting, and I do not caution it.
I like how she's
Is it
free
just
spawning
because
the goddamn skeletons.
Yes! Oh my god, the skill apocalypse. And I'm not entirely sure what that one monk's doing because he's not really moving.
I think he's
just
stuck.
sorta...
Whatever, she's dead.
And kaboom.
Wow, and all her skeletons die with it. I never noticed that before. That's grand.
Dwarven settlements, ladies and gentlemen. The single greatest thing in the game.
MVP.
A costly battle, your highness, but a battle well fought. None knew the true power of the Lich Queen until we'd forced her from her lair. Given that, this has been an outstanding day. There'd be more celebrating if everyone weren't so exhausted. You've done well during this...
Yeah, let's go with exhausted instead of, dead. Let's just go with that.
I'd accuse you of cheating with that dwarven settlement, since you didn't actually fight her at all, but given the last episode in this LP, I can't really talk.
No. You know what? Robokai just lives a charmed fucking life. He does. I've been working with this guy for... it's going on 3 years now. And my luck is often so bad that, my roommates in college had a special word for how bad my luck was. So I understand bad luck. And this fucking guy, just has so much luck. I can't believe it. And it's all good.
I have a 95% success rate on immediately finding a parking space during Christmas season in any shopping center on Christmas Eve.
This video is just... God bless it. I mean, I'm not trying to sound envious or anything like that, but I am.
The gods protect fools.
Oh my god.
Yes, the god of luck really loves an idiot. You got I've been playing the digital version of Talisman. Shoutouts to my 2 playing friends who have endured what can only be described as the Robokai effect, where they will get to the talisman thing. They will get the Crown of Command, and I will usually get there around the same time. And they'll be clearly winning, and then something stupid will happen. They will die, and I will be there with 1 AI player, because it's 4 players, so we always set 1 AI. And then I proceed to take 50 turns to actually roll a 4 or more on a d6. It's just, I get there, I've won the game, all I have to do is kill, an AI that is retardedly, flittering between inn and castle and, turning into a frog and other retarded stuff. And all I'm doing is, rolling 1, over and over again. my luck is not only designed to get me where I need to be, but also to make everybody else suffer in
It's like-
the process.
You've got the amulet, and you reach heaven, and it takes you like 80 turns, and you still don't die.
I can't. It amazes me how lucky you are every time, but I always just have to fall over and laugh my ass off at the universe's cosmic jokes.
It's hot bullshit on ice.
Well, speaking of the universe and heaven, though, next episode they're all going to come down on us because it's called the Day of Reckoning. And it is the final mission for the Southern Campaign. This is the penultimate one for the base game, and then we're moving into the Northern expansion.
Mm-hmm. And it's going to be a rolling time because it's set up as a finale. So see you all then. I've been the last one.
I've been Cool Guy.
I've been Or.
Yourselves a good one, and apologies to the millions of dead paladins out there who have faithfully served me throughout their time. You will be remembered by probably somebody else who's part of the list.